Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to Green Mountain, Alabama and Deep Sky Farms. We're on part 2 or phase 2 of our barn relocation project. I've done a little bit of work off camera. I moved some of the equipment around and did a little bit of detailing here and there. I eventually added a fuel tank and I got our barn kind of settled in. I put in the manure pad. I cleaned up those bales. I went up and I got the bales that were sitting up at the old barn, and we've got that sort of sorted out. We've got our equipment parked kind of nice and neatly, and our cows are happy and producing milk. I filled us up with some, no, I didn't fill up with straw. That's on the list. But I did fill up with food, so they are well fed. The other thing I did was, as I said, I added the fuel tank over there, which is kind of necessary. The other thing I added while I was in an adding mood is this little silo right down here. Let's see if we can get down in there without this little silo right here. That is a mineral feed buy point. That's all it does, is it sells mineral feed. And we need that for mixing TMR, and also the pigs will eat mineral feed as well, or they will take mineral feed as part of their mix. So I felt that was a good thing to have here instead of having to run back and forth with pallets all the time. The next thing I want to do in terms of storage, and I've got it on order, it's being made right now, is our grain grist. We've got grain grist able to be made with this thing here. I did make a test batch of it. It does work. The pigs take it. It's fantastic. So I've got a little poly silo, 100 bushels or so, that's going to be installed somewhere right around here so we can make up the grain grist in bulk and just feed it to the pigs. I'll probably do 2 or 3 of them because they look so handy. One for grain grist, one for the corn grain grist, and whatever else we happen to have on the go. So our plan for today is we want to get in with the chickens and we want to get in with the horses, probably, and maybe sheep. We're going to see if we can cram all that in there. But before we do that, another update is I picked up the lease on the field over in the back there, the one with the lime on it. That was corn up until very recently, and then it was harvested and limed. And we're going to plant something in there. We're going to use that. I figured it's close enough to us, it makes sense to pick that up as part of our farm. Now, in the spirit of this being turning into Mulligan Farms, it was December when we started working on stuff on the last episode, and through the process of me having to go through a nuke and pave on my computer, it is now back to August. So I'm not sure exactly how that happened. And our wheat in the back here is very definitely confused because we planted that in October. So what we're going to do is we're going to just, I guess, roll with it. And we're going to plant some canola, or half of this field is going to go to canola. The other half is going to go to corn in the spring. That's the plan for that. So we got 2 things to do today. The first thing we got to do today is get that canola planted. Actually, we got to go and check the status of our fields before we do anything else. But we're going to try and get that canola in, and we're going to try and get some more animals here on the farm because this is starting to shape up rather nicely. I'm not exactly sure where stuff is going to go just yet. Chickens are probably going to go into an open coop down by the house here. Horses, maybe along here where the pro shop's parked. And if we decide to do sheep, I mean, we might as well. We got everything else here. Maybe we should look into the dairy sheep thing and see. Well, we can always clear out a little bit of space along the back there, maybe by the wheat field. So that's it. That's the plan for today. We're going to get out of the sky and we're going to get things rolling. Okay, so here we are in our newly purchased field. And even though it's very obviously been limed, our pH value is bad. That's not surprising. And I bet you if we look at precision farming, our nitrogen's going to, or, well, it's not, nitrogen is bad. So what we need to do on this is, we need a bigger tractor. Actually, what's our field state here? Is this cultivated? I'm in the wrong menu. Sorry. Okay, it is plowed. That's good. So I guess what we're going to do with it is we're going to grab the roller and we're going to set the David to work in here, rolling this out. We'll do a little test patch, see if that works. But we're going to set the David to rolling, get us up to seed bed. I don't have a cultivator, do I? Something to get us from plowed up one more. Because I seem to remember that when we did our last field, I just went straight in with the seeder. And I think we're, you know what? We're just going to do that again. Let's see how much seed we have. We'll get the David seeding on it. And we'll do things more properly as we go along. But right now, I just want to get that canola in the field and off we go. Might have to make a run down to the general store for some seeds. Because the one thing that we don't have here, as you will notice, is a seed buying station. I couldn't afford it, and I didn't... Oh! Okay, well, we'll see how far we go with this then. Let's do this. We're going to be doing this with course play, because I don't think I could handle doing it all on my own. And I don't think you want to watch me doing it either. Not with a 3-meter seeder. And I know we used the farm all for this last time, but the David should be able to pull this. So I'm going to guess halfway up the field is probably... Probably somewhere here. Let's go to the aerial view. Maybe a little bit more to the left. All right. And we're going to Control W this. All right. So, do we remember how to do this to set up a course play field? No, we don't have it. We don't need the temporary course. We're going to record right up here. I'm trying to line up the center of the tractor on the actual edge of the field as much as I can just to make this work out. And we'll see once we hit the course play menu how close we were to guessing halfway. So I guess here's our plan. We get the David going on this. We hop in the half ton, head on down to the store, grab some more seed, and we come back and we fill this up. All right. Yes. Yes, we do. We most certainly do. And we need to be on this menu, that menu. And we edit our custom field. Add a point. Actually, we just need to drag these. Drag that back here. Drag that. Yeah, that'll probably do. That will do. Okay, and we go back into that menu, and this will be, that's pretty close to about half. All right. So that will be 53 west. And that'll be canola. All right. So now we're going to come in here. And in our course play preferences, we're going to set this to prefer custom fields. And we'll save the game while we're here. All right. Let's see if this will work. Great job. Yeah, course play field work. Okay, so we're gonna do, say three headlands, smooth corners, and we're gonna start. We're gonna do this manual, and up down row angle is going to be 0. Yep. And we want our field center to be up down, and we want to start work on the center. Generate. Yeah, that looks like that should work out just fine. And let's see, where's our starting point? And I've already got it set to canola. Imagine that. All right, so here we go. Course play, do your thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, we are using fertilizer and we are using seed. So we'll let this carry on. And we're going to hop over to the house and grab a vehicle and go get some more fertilizer and seed. Okay, we're on our way down to Clever Motors at 130 kilometers an hour. I'm not running the black trailer right now because I don't know where it is. I parked it somewhere. I thought I parked it in the trees along the front, but apparently I did not. This is spooky as hell. And then we slow right down for the corner. All right, cool. Oh, by the way, the milk trailer that was up here, I just sold it and traded it in for cash. The whole idea of converting it into a log trailer kind of went out the window. We needed the cash for other stuff. So we're going to grab some seed and some fertilizer. I figure probably we're going to need... okay, so we can probably do... Probably do 4 of those. And 4 of these. We may be vastly overestimating. Now, does this thing... I can't remember if this has... Oh, good. It does have universal auto load on it. Universal auto load for all of its flaky glory. Yeah, that'll work. Wow, that was terrible. And it just left shifter. Hey, we got all of them on there. Awesome. All right, we'll see you back up at the farm. Head on home there, truck. Okay, maybe I overestimated on the seed and the fertilizer. But, we can keep it in stock. It'll be fine. And there are stones in this field too. We'll live with that. We're going to do a proper plowing and all of that on it. Those were kind of hiding underneath the lime, but I guess if you look at it closely, you can see it. I may just get EDC contracting to come in and deal with them. We'll see. Anyway, this is proceeding as it should be. Let's go over to the farm. In the middle of our grass field with our cows. These look like happy cows. And how are our happy cows doing for food? Actually, we need to turn time back up. Bring it back up to 5. And we'll just double check. Yeah, they are full. And the pigs are mostly full. Pigs are doing okay. Cows are doing okay. So if we want to do chickens, chickens we'll do first. That's the easy one. I remember I said I wanted to put in another greenhouse, but we're kind of hamming ourselves in here. Chickens, we're going to put the chickens over here. Oh, and that grist mill can go at some point. But I'm thinking for the chickens. Excuse me? I don't even know what that was. I'm thinking the chickens were gonna... Am I dragging a chunk of pipe behind me? Okay, that's really weird. That's really weird. Animals. We're going to go to animals. And do we have a chicken pen or small chicken pen? That's nice, but it's more than what we've got. And we don't need 720 chickens. The small chicken coop 5x3, there's 2 versions of it. One in the Emerald Coast mod pack and one without. But that's where that would go. Actually, you know what? We don't have a whole lot of cash. We're going to have to wait out on this till we sell some milk. This is nice, though. It's not the chickens wandering around the road, wandering around the yard that I kind of liked, but This is just an open chicken pen. Does it really matter? I'm gonna go with this one, I think. I mean, that's, yeah. Although this is really nice and it's much less expensive, but where do we put it? Because we want the chickens to be close to stuff. Actually, if we move this junk out of here. Oh, that's where our black trailer is. All right. I kind of like that location right there. Okay, let's move that junk out of there. I'm guessing that's the production shed doing that. X and Z. Get our outside camera going. These bales, these are all fresh grass, so these can go for sheep if we want, or the cows will take them too. But like I say, right now the cows are filled right up. And we'll just park this right here. The bale trigger is turned off, and it's not going to take these anyways. Yeah. And then our stock trailer, I have an idea of where to put this. Oh, the other thing that occurred to me too is we're going to have to go on an auto drive binge and clean up all of our auto drive stuff. All right, let's get our high-speed hay wagon moved. And I think our livestock trailer, I'm just going to back it right down by that fence there. See if we can not hit the tedder that I left parked right there. I'm not exactly sure how often we're going to use this livestock trailer, but... Are we getting in trouble? Yeah, we're getting in trouble. There we go. That's a good spot for that. And that leaves enough room for the dairy to come in and get the milk. All right. So then, where's our chicken coop? Chickens. And we're just going to override that. I want to kind of line them up similarly, something like that. All right. Did we clip into the other building? Nope. That's about as tight as we want to get. All right, where's our truck? That half ton should have been back here by now. David, what are you doing there? Right. I have a feeling that our auto drive courses may have gotten messed up in the save too. So we'll just run these right out to the field. Drive across our grass. Yeah, that looks like a good place for those chickens. And I think I'm going to detail in a road through here. All right, let's see how David's doing. Well, we're still trucking along. Those stones, though. Oh my God, those stones. Yeah, this is... I know I'm making my own lime, but... we'll let EDC Contracting deal with this one. And then we'll come back. We'll pick the stones when we plow it, probably in the spring. Or next year. Or we can do the corn half and then actually yeah, we can rotate, I guess. We'll see what that looks like. But this is taking less seed than I thought it would. So cool. And you know what? I think I might, or I'll wait till the David's done before I put the roller to it. I was gonna say I'll get the farm all on the rolling job, but we can wait. And rolling it might help with some of these stones, but I doubt it. They look pretty big. All right. Let's let this work and we'll come back to it in a little bit. So it's dark and rainy, but we got to get this done before the month changes. At least we'll have it rolled, get a little bit of yield bonus out of that. But the good news is it looks like the roller is taking out most of the stone. So that's good. That means we can just go ahead and do what we want to do on the other side and deal with it with the roller after we plant. All right, we're back in the safety of the house. We got that canola in and rolled, and we can safely carry on with advancement of time. We'll turn time back up, and we'll see how it looks in September. So thank you very much for coming out. We appreciate y'all. Welcome to the new subscribers. We're getting up there one subscriber at a time. If you like what we're doing, leave us a thumbs up. Leave us some comments. We have a Discord if you want to come and talk to us there. If you haven't subscribed, why don't you think about doing that? It would really help to grow the channel. So until next time, take care of yourselves, y'all.
He promised we would find the time.